think the time to present Amahl in Jersey City is right now.
I think the story itself bears a lot of relevance to the time we live in, where people are anguishing over so many things, especially the care of their child.
And right now, we're not only experiencing a renaissance in Jersey City of culture, but also a coming together of many different aspects of the population. And this story would have great appeal.
Well, St. Paul's Church has a long history of performing groups coming here to record music because of its acoustics.
St. Paul's is a great, beautiful building, acoustically alive, sumptuous with stained glass and some artwork, and it's just conducive to an intimacy, but yet a grandeur. So you've got those two things going in that building. It draws you inward, but you also feel something greater than yourself. So this would be a great place for an intimate opera, but also something that is a little bit more expansive.
All of the Night Visitors is a wonderful little opera that is so endearing to me. I performed it many, many years ago in my 20s, and I did the role of Caspian, one of the three kings, Caspar, Melchior, and Balthasar. So I was Caspar, and the thing that I sang about was that the gift that I brought was licorice.
Probably 35 years ago, when I had just started teaching, one of my students was cast as Amahl. This was in Southern California. And I immediately saw how the piece itself was magnetic. There was no audience and cast. The audience was drawn right into the charm of the story and became part of it.
And it hit me one day that I need to find a way to bring this opera to Jersey City and to engage children and to enrich their lives with it. So I thought, well, what better way than to make them be a part of the opera?
And it's a story that they're going to relate to. You know, that they know the Christmas story, but I think that's what's so intriguing about the story is that this is a part you never hear. It's what you always wonder. I wonder what other people were thinking during this time when these wise men were coming. Why were they coming?
The unmistakable appeal of Amahl is that the central character, the star, if you will, is a little boy. A little boy who plays tricks, who exaggerates the truth, and has an incredibly loving relationship with his mother. I think every child delights in that character. My forever image of Alexei Horn will be him riding on what I thought was a skateboard, but then I was informed was a ripstick. Alexei Horn is a consummate neighborhood kid. He's an athlete, he ripsticks, he plays basketball, and he has got music in every fiber of his being. Sometimes I think the time that I was most moved by Alexei was driving home in the car, and he just sang and sang and sang. There's a beautiful integration between his artistic self and his athletic self. And seeing such a child would be another gift to the community.
His voice is beautiful. He plays the cello beautifully. He's part of the orchestra. It's truly been a pleasure watching him grow in all these many gifts that he has.
Alexei seems to relate to Amahl quite empathically. He has sometimes asked, how did Amahl become disabled? What did happen to his father? What would it be like to have to beg for food? Part of composer Menotti's genius, I think, is that even after all this time, the story is fresh and accessible for all ages and all backgrounds.
I've known Arizmias for about 9 years when she first came to Farbrook to interview, and from the moment I met her, I fell in love with the way she works with kids.
You know Arizmia, you know that she is a person who just radiates happiness. She's joyful, and that also she brings into the classroom with the kids.
Arizmia not only is a music educator, she is an artist.
The educator side of me delights in opening eyes and hearts to the wonder of great works. We will prepare them to sing, to dance, and to absorb and fall in love with the characters in Amahl. I'm so excited to be bringing the Kyrenia Opera Company here. Konstantin Yanoudis is a charismatic presence and a dynamic artist, and the singers are breathtaking. And it would be an amazing dream come true if we are also able to raise enough funds to have an entire orchestra. What a truly amazing opportunity for Jersey City.
Yes, I watch the cat. Yes, I shall miss you very much.
They did a lot of acting. Wait, Mom, bear hug.
It's a great time to bring something like Amahl to this place.
The message in Amahl and the Night Visitors has to do with real giving, giving from the heart. And in this time where people are perhaps searching, it's an uplifting, true message of goodwill.